Extra.
Extra.
Genius detective Su Teng announces early retirement. Retreating to the mountains. I'm announcing my early retirement. On the day I leave, the whole city rejoices. Except for me. My junior detective who claims she can see through the criminal's eyes. Panicked at the celebration feast thrown by the people for him. The whole city is searching for someone. My success today is all thanks to my mentor, Su Teng. I hope everyone can help me find him. In my past life, I was once a famous genius detective. But every time I found a clue, it would get announced first by rookie Su Ming. Everyone mocked me as the Jiangnan prodigy. To prove myself, I worked tirelessly for 3 months. Finally, I pinned down a trafficker's gang. But when I arrived with my team, the place had already been swept clean by Su Miao. Su Miao instantly became the city's new star detective.
And me.
I was slammed by the public, left like a withered plant in the Wulu building. Under the crushing weight of work and public opinion, I fell into a daze. While recovering lost stray bullets, I was brutally killed. When I woke again, I was back on the day of the raid on the trafficker's base. The team is all set and ready. We're just waiting for you to make the call. This is the day I was reborn right when we raid the trafficker's base. We've been working this case for 3 whole months. Once it's over, we have to go back for a proper drink. How am I supposed to tell them that I won't be the hero this time? Boss, what's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything? But what if... Let's move out now. Take the west side path. Get there as fast as possible. Come on, this time. We're leaving 10 minutes ahead of schedule.
Maybe
we'll beat Su Miao to it. So cool. Why are you charging in so hard? There are enemies in the warehouse. A ton of traps in there. Don't move. There's a bomb. Lots of enemies lying in wait on the right. Let's go this way around them. Strike straight at the source. And rescue the hostages. So we were still a step late this time.
Team Su.
How could they avoid every single one of the enemy's traps? Right, and all the criminal hideouts we'd flagged beforehand. How did they know everything? It was the same in my past life. Everything we spent 3 months pinning down was found by Su Miao after just 3 days. She even beat us inside and rescued all the children. Just because your team made a big impact. That's how you got the children handed over. Why is it that a spot you couldn't find in 3 months? The divine detective Su found after sticking it out for 3 days. Are you guys useless or what? Just a bunch of incompetent losers. If it weren't for you, my child wouldn't have suffered so long. You make them pay compensation. Tell them to pay up. Captain Su. You guys have gone too far. These 3 months? Our Commander Su. Well, the reason I could crack the case so quickly. It's also because I possess the ability to share viewpoints with the perpetrator. My senior doesn't have this ability. It's normal to mess up sometimes. But senior, I saw earlier, you were playing cards with the team in the middle of a case. That's not exactly proper, right? You've let down the trust I placed in you as department head. As your teacher, I am truly disappointed in you. For a moment, I couldn't defend myself. I became the incompetent chief everyone talked about. I never believed Su Miao could share criminal views. But until the day I died, I couldn't figure out. How Su Miao was always one step ahead, revealing the clues I found, and identifying the murderer I tracked down. Now that I get a second chance, I will get to the bottom of this. I won't repeat my mistakes. The work of our three teams got handed to Team Su on a silver platter again. Isn't Captain Su supposed to be a genius detective? Why is it that ever since I transferred to Su's team, we haven't solved a single case? And just now, Captain Su told us to pull out immediately. Wasn't that suspicious? Could the rumors be true that Captain Su has other motives? Su Miao and I studied under the same master. It's understandable to have similar approaches to solving cases. But how could it be such a coincidence that every thought is exactly the same? And in my previous life, my teacher always blamed me without knowing the facts. After setbacks in fame and fortune, you forgot why you became a detective. As your teacher, I'm so disappointed in you. What is really going on here?
Hello.
He suspected this passerby too. But I only ran into this person by accident. And I was the only one present at the time. How could he know? From the direction of the investigation to the suspect profiling, even the rough sketch I drew of the scene is exactly the same. Why is this happening? Each case is different. How could Su Ming's thoughts be completely identical to mine? Why is this happening? Police! The killer from the 813 serial murder case has struck again. Quick, assemble the team and get to the scene. Yes, sir. Al Yang, please do a blood trace analysis. What's wrong? What are you looking at? I want to see if Detective Su is here yet. What do you mean by that? Captain Su is still here. Are you ignoring me? That's not what I meant. Don't forget. Before Su Miao showed up, Captain Su was known as the genius detective. Are you talking about back then, or what? It's just a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding. All right, about. Stop it. I know ever since Su Miao came, we haven't worked a real case. For several months in a row. Everyone's under a lot of pressure. But this time, we were the first ones to arrive at the scene. This time, we'll definitely get ahead of them.
He's right.
We're going to be the first to find the clues this time. All right, enough talk. Let's get started. Today, until we leave the scene, Su Miao and his team haven't been here at all. This time, I'll definitely find the clues before he does. Although I don't know how Su Miao does it. Just to be safe, I'd better be extra careful. Boss, you didn't go home all night. I found a clue left by the killer in yesterday's case. Really?
You did.
The problem is with the method the killer used this time. Come outside and take a look. Why is it like this? Actually, I have the ability to share the killer's perspective. This serrated knife. I found this clue after sharing the killer's perspective. That's how I found it. That's how we eventually tracked down the killer. You can really share the killer's perspective. No wonder Detective Sue always solves cases so quickly. Now every criminal should be terrified. No one can escape Detective Sue's eyes. Ever since you joined the field, the former famous genius, Detective Sue Tang, hasn't solved a single case. What do you think about that? My senior doesn't have this ability. It's normal if she can't solve them. But she's always been my guiding light in this profession. Guiding light? What do you mean by that? Actually, when we were still studying with our teacher, she used to always bring tough cases over to discuss with me. That's exactly why I've been able to improve so quickly. So based on what you're saying, all the cases Sue Tang solved before were actually solved by you behind the scenes. There are some things I can't say openly, after all. I'm still very grateful to my senior Sue Tang. Su Chengtang, you're too naive. Stop thanking her. You're definitely being used by your senior. Su Chengtang, you're really so pitiful. You solved so many cases with your own skills, but ended up giving someone else all the credit. I feel bad for you. Su Tang is truly despicable. Someone like her doesn't deserve to be a detective.
Exactly.
Su Miao, is what they're saying actually true? Don't tell me you guys don't believe me either. Look at these notes Captain Su wrote. Aren't they just like what Su Miao said? Suda, you need to explain the situation to everyone right now. Otherwise, not only will the department be affected, your future will be ruined. Detective Sue just saved our children a few days ago. And now he's solved the serial murder case.
He's so amazing.
Yes. Why don't we throw a celebration banquet for Detective Sue? A celebration banquet sounds great. You don't have to do this. It's my duty. Some people can't even fulfill their duties. We can't let our hero be discouraged. Detective Sue, this celebration banquet, we're definitely throwing it for you. Detective Sue, why is it that since Detective Sue came, you haven't solved a single case anymore? I heard that the cases you solved before were all thanks to Detective Sue. Is that true? Everyone? There's a slight misunderstanding between Sue Tang and Detective Sue. Today, I especially brought him here to clarify. Su Miao, you said the cases I solved before were all thanks to you behind the scenes. Then I want to ask you, in the church murder case back then, what was the key evidence that identified the killer? Wasn't the church murder case Sue Tang's claim to fame? I remember that was a top secret case. Yeah, I even wanted to interview him back then, but I didn't get any information at all. Su Tang, what are you doing? Say something. Great, Detective Sue. This case being a top secret case, the detective process is only known to me. All the related materials were also personally destroyed by me. Su Miao, how could you possibly know this time? Senior sister, I really don't know. Why are you asking me this question? Did you forget? Or did I tell you? I saw through the killer's perspective that after he committed the crime, he took the 100 yuan bills from the victim's wallet and arranged them by serial number. That's how we were able to identify Lin Tu, who has obsessive compulsive disorder. How do you know? How could you know? Stop your nonsense. It's one thing to steal from your junior sister on weekdays. But today you dare to cause trouble and ruin the show.
Teacher,
Looking at Detective Sue's performance. What Detective Sue said might be true. Detective Sue probably thought that after a long time, Detective Sue would forget about it. So he wanted to take this opportunity to prove himself and steal his reasoning again. That was Su Tang's famous case back then. Turns out he also stole the chief detective's credit. How embarrassing. Get out of here. Being in the same space with this kind of person. I feel disgusted. No. Why? How does Su Miao know? Hey, you're even getting violent. You're on your own now. Chief Tai. You're bullying me too. Chief Tai. Big sister, someone asked me to give this to you. I see now. No wonder Su Miao always knows my thoughts in advance. Extra.
extra.
Zombie suddenly appears in Zhengzhou. The true identity is shocking. Extra.
Extra.
Su Miao from today onwards. I'm not going to be this detective anymore. I want to see if you, the confident detective, can still live happily. Chief, the higher-ups informed us that the city's suburban body-burning case criminals are cruelly murdered. Has triggered public panic. Must solve the case as soon as possible. Bring Captain Su here.
He's in charge of this case.
Chief, I contacted Captain Su as soon as possible. But he said he had retired and gone home. This matter has nothing to do with him. Captain Su didn't get my permission. How dare he? Chief, yesterday Captain Su asked me to give this to you. This Su Dao is getting more and more lawless. Just because I spoke a little louder to him yesterday, does he have to quit? He doesn't care about the big picture at all.
He said he's going home and just goes home.
Then who will handle his case? Isn't there Detective Su? Anyway, Su Tang became famous by stealing Detective Su's reasoning. Now that he's gone. Isn't that just right? Where is Su Miao now? Detective Su is attending the celebration banquet held by the public for him. I'll go find him now. Nana, you finally figured it out and came back. That's great. Let's just live a peaceful life from now on, okay? All right. How is it? Quick, use the ability to share the criminal's point of view. Before you identify the arson murderer, did Su Tang go to the scene? Sorry, everyone insisted. I couldn't leave. Hey, stop drinking. Su Tang has retired early. What? Su Tang, that bitch. How dare she? Any achievements I have today are all thanks to my senior Su Tang's mentorship. So I hope everyone can help me find her. Senior Su Tang has always been my spiritual pillar as a team leader. She's also my role model. I'm really afraid she'd do something foolish for that young girl. I sincerely ask everyone to help me find her. Detective Su, you've been bullied by her long enough. It's good that she's gone. Now it's your era. Yeah, her leaving is like removing a tumor. It's a blessing for all. Don't bother searching, Detective Su. Go with Inspector Tai and investigate the arson case. We're looking forward to you cracking another big case. Su Miao, love is the most important thing right now. Come on, let's go. Come on. You. You, Feng Bao. Where are you going? Senior. Senior. Su Tang, are you there? Open the door. You. Are you looking for Miss Su who lived here? She moved out. Moved? Where did she go? How would I know that? I just saw her leave with her luggage. Su Tang. You can't run away. Publish a missing person ad for me right now. I want it on the front page. And print it in every single edition. Who's missing? My senior. Su Tang. Who the hell is helping me? Tong, why aren't you asleep so late? You finally have some time off. You should take it easy and rest. I'll sleep soon. Make sure to drink this glass of milk before bed. Okay, got it. All right. Your dad called today and wanted to tell you something. Remember to call him back. Okay, good night. Could it be my dad?
Hello.
Dad, that little boy from earlier, did you send him? Do you know the truth already? What little boy? What truth? What are you talking about? So it wasn't you, Dad. What do you mean me? It's not me. Earlier today I called to tell you that a woman named Sun Miao is publishing a missing person ad with your name in every newspaper in town. But I've already managed to suppress that matter. Thanks, Dad. Hey, why did you suddenly announce your early retirement? Weren't you always into solving cases?
It's a long story.
That's how it is. I can't believe something so strange happened. But Dad, I still haven't figured out how exactly he managed to do it. That's why I decided to step back for now. But after just one day, he's already panicking. The whole town's looking for me. Just as I expected. Without me, there's no way for him to solve a case on his own. Tang, is there anything you need Dad to help you with? Where has Zhao Miao been these past few days? Have they caught the killer? Hello, is it the wedding candies? Have you found them? Sorry. Miss Su, we've received a notice. We have to take down the missing person ad you posted. Just letting you know. What? Why? Why does the notice say to take it down? It's out of our hands. Goodbye. Hello?
Hello.
Su Miao. You've been looking for Su Tang these past few days and haven't followed up on the tattoo case. What tattoo case? How do I have the energy for that? I'm just too worried about my senior. So I wanted to find her first. The tattoo case can wait till later. Su Miao, do you know what's more important? Well... Forget about Su Tang. Right now, the most important thing is to solve the case. Su Miao, I asked you to work the case. You're looking for Su Tang. Are you saying you can't solve a case without Su Tang? Of course not. I'll get on it right away. But I need to go to the crime scene first. Otherwise, I can't immediately use my shared perspective ability. Since Su Miao is going to the scene to inspect, you two should go help him out. Su Miao, Superstar detective is critically injured and in a coma while investigating a dangerous case. Su Miao, your tactics are honestly way too amateur.
Missy.
The car is ready. We can leave now. Su Miao. Su Miao. Are you out of your mind? What's Su Miao's condition? The patient's condition is fairly stable. Though the patient suffered a head injury, all other vital signs are normal. He should wake up soon. But the case can't wait. This Feng case has thrown the whole city into panic. Headquarters is particularly concerned. But Su Miao is still in a coma. What do we do now? Maybe we should try to find Captain Su. At a time like this, I'm sure Captain Su won't just sit by and do nothing. You're right.
Hey.
I'll go find Su Tang right now. Guess who I am? It's actually you. Long time no see, Zitang. Weren't you in Liuang? When did you get back? After your case was taken by Su Miao the first time. You kept paying close attention. You could say it's a coincidence. But after that, I started seeing you in the news more frequently. So I paid special attention. That's why I asked someone to give you that note. I just didn't expect you to be so decisive, actually announcing early retirement and disappearing from public view. So Su Miao could never find you. Because I never believed Su Miao could share the killer's point of view. Because every time he analyzes the case, his deductions are exactly the same as mine. But before, I was always hung up on finding the truth, forgetting that I could solve things at the root. That's all thanks to the inspiration from you. Hey, I didn't really do much. Oh, by the way, have you figured out how he's always one step ahead of me? I did find out a few things, but I'm not certain yet, so I'd like to ask your dad to help me. My dad, huh? He figured out. I was the one who sent you that note. So I believe with his help, we can find an answer very soon. All right, I'll give him a call in a bit. Ask for anything you need. Thanks for your help. Don't worry, you can count on me and my dad. Captain, I finally found you. Hurry up and come back with me to work the case. Chief, I'm already retired. The cases at the station have nothing to do with me anymore. Chief, I finally found you. Come back and work the case with me. Chief, I'm already retired. The cases at the station have nothing to do with me anymore. You're too young to retire. Ooh, you don't even know. The station's been in chaos ever since you left. I'm not the detective anymore. Whether things are chaotic at the station is none of my business. Besides, don't you still have Detective Su? Don't even mention it. Su Miao went to inspect the scene. Got knocked out and still hasn't woken up. Knocked out at the scene. Did they catch the killer? No, not yet. Now there's the heartbreak incineration case. 2 cases on my shoulders at once. I'm under so much pressure. Oh. Su Tang? No. Miss Su. You've always had the highest case-solving rate among detectives. No matter what outsiders say about you. I've always had great faith in you. Really? Of course it's true. I know what happened before made you upset. But this time, the public is paying a lot of attention to this case. And we're under a lot of pressure, too. The department needs your help. The department needs my help. So I have to go. When I was accused of negligence by the victims' families, and insulted as incompetent by the press, where was the department? And where were you? I've worked in the department for so long, solved so many major cases, and everyone calls me a genius detective. When they hear I'm working on a case, they can relax and wait for the results at home. Exactly, exactly. Everyone praises you, calls you the light of the city. The light of the city? I'd say it's more like the shame of the force. Ever since Su Miao arrived, he's been beating me to solve every case. People now say I'm just an incompetent, useless cop. Even those I once helped use the harshest words to attack me. Well, Su Miao is indeed very capable. That's also an undeniable fact. Very capable. Do you know? Without me, Su Miao couldn't solve any cases. You know that without me, Su Miao couldn't solve any cases at all. Hey, Su Tang, what do you mean by that? Every time I find a lead, he always announces it before I can. Even the suspects I have targeted, he catches first. Then that Su Miao. Echem, can he share the perspective of the criminal or something? Do you believe that? If Su Miao really could share the killer's perspective, then why, after I retired, did he get so desperate to find me across the city? And during the incineration case, the one time I'm not around, he suddenly faints. Do you really think that's all just a coincidence? You have a point, but forget it, Zhenjiang. I won't push you to believe me anymore. Right now, the most important thing is the incineration case. I'll take this case. Head back to the station first. Get all of the case files together. I'll be at the scene later for the investigation. I promise I'll catch the killer soon. I'm on my way right now. Su Tang, are you sure you want to
Take on this case.
What's really going on with Su Miao? We still don't know. What if I thought it over? If Su Miao keeps avoiding cases, everyone will go on thinking he's always a genius detective. You saw it just now. No matter what I said, the chief wouldn't believe me. So I might as well take the initiative. That may be true, but don't worry. I have a plan. Su Miao relies on me for clues and catching criminals. So I'll just go along with it and expose his real self in front of everyone. I know the evidence isn't totally solid yet, but I believe anyone with a brain will start to suspect Su Miao. You're making sense. Don't worry, I'll also work to get results as soon as possible. Detective Su is really having a tough time. He got beaten up like this just to solve a case. I know the truth about the arson murder case. Auntie Su, you just woke up. How do you already know the truth about the arson case? Although I was unconscious before, my brain was still working, so I saw from the killer's perspective. I know the truth now, Detective Su. Why don't you even rest properly when you're unconscious? In my mind, the case is the most important. After all, only by catching the criminal can you all feel at ease. My body doesn't matter. Detective Su, you truly are the greatest detective of our time. Don't worry. I won't let down your expectations of me. So I'm going to the crime scene right now. I will publicly bring justice to the deceased. Mission accomplished. Jihao, what is this you've written? This is my deduction. This is what I think. You, Chief, Detective Su is awake. He says he's accessed the killer's perspective and knows who the killer is. He's going to solve the case publicly now. Okay, good. Solve it publicly. Chief, this is a great opportunity to make a name for ourselves. Chief, let's notify the reporters immediately to come with us to the crime scene to boost our great Detective Su's prestige. Detective Sue, what's really going on with this case? Who is the killer really? Yes, the killer's methods are so brutal. Killing and burning the body in broad daylight. It's truly lawless. Detective Sue, you must expose him. And give us all peace of mind. Everyone, rest assured. I've accessed the killer's perspective. I'll tell everyone the truth now. Senior sister, what's wrong with you? Where have you been all this time? I've been worried sick about you. Are you worried about me? Or are you worried that you can't solve the case yourself? Senior sister, what are you saying? Of course I'm worried about you. Detective Le, what do you mean by that? Why are you being so sarcastic as soon as you arrive? That's right, Detective Sue. Is working on the case despite being ill. You're just a retired, unknown detective. What are you doing making sarcastic remarks here? That's right, exactly. What do you mean by that? Su Tang has solved many cases too. You shouldn't slander him. Su Miao, just say what you have to say. Actually, in this case, the victim is a young woman? I saw her being stabbed with a sharp knife by the killer. Right through the heart. Blood instantly splattered everywhere. It was horrifying. The killer was extremely cruel. One stab wasn't enough. He stabbed her 4 more times. Her clothes were completely soaked in blood. Can you just shut up? One stab wasn't enough. He stabbed her 4 more times. Her clothes were completely soaked in blood. Can you just shut up? Make me shut up. Detective Sue, you said the victim was a young woman. Yes, the victim is a young female. Probably around 17 or 18 years old. Petite figure. Pretty face. All right. I also saw she had a beauty mark by the corner of her mouth. You said you saw her stabbed to death with a sharp knife. Yes. The knife was about 5 to 6 centimeters long. It went right through her body. Detective Sue, are you mistaken? As a police detective, haven't you read the case files? Even if you haven't read the files, the newspapers said the victim was a middle-aged man around 40 years old. How is that possible? Detective Sue, what's wrong with you today? How could you not even get the victim's gender right? I have a question for you, junior sister. You said the victim was stabbed to death with a sharp knife about 5 to 6 centimeters long, and it went through, but an adult male body is about 10 to 20 centimeters thick, not to mention going through. It probably couldn't even penetrate halfway. Could it? It's you. What about me? I just have a question. I wanted to ask you, junior sister. Zhuo Ming, how could you make such a basic mistake? Me? Oh. And also, this is a case of corpse burning. What you should be seeing is how the perpetrator set the fire. Why is your focus instead on how the killer used a knife to commit suicide? What you should be seeing is how the perpetrator started the fire. Why is your focus instead on how the killer used a knife to commit suicide? I haven't gotten to that part yet. The perpetrator in this case brutally killed the victim and then set the fire. The autopsy report clearly states the victim was burned alive. Song Miao, what on earth are you up to? You did it on purpose. On purpose? What? Junior, you're not saying that the reason you came up with such an absurd deduction is because of me, are you? What I mean is, I'm here handling the case. Why are you causing trouble? It's just that Chief Su announced his retirement, didn't he? Why is he still at the scene? Could it really be that he influenced Detective Su? After all, Detective Su has never had this kind of situation before. It's not that I wanted to come myself. Someone begged me to. That's right. I invited Su Tang here to solve the corpse burning case. But before we arrived, Su Tang had already made a deduction about the corpse burning case. What? What's even more coincidental is what Su Miao just said is exactly the same as the deduction Su Tang wrote at the police station half an hour ago.
It's identical.
What? Such an absurd deduction process. Detective Su, you don't actually think that way too, do you? It's over. We'll never catch the perpetrator this time. Both the genius detective and the star detective have fallen. Well, although I haven't yet analyzed the perpetrator of this corpse burning case. I intentionally wrote the deduction process this way because I want to use this to reveal Su Miao's true nature. I intentionally wrote it this way because I want to use this to reveal Su Miao's true nature. What proof? That he, Su Miao, can't solve cases without me. Nonsense. Su Tang, don't be so ridiculous. Su Chentao can solve cases because he can share the perpetrator's perspective. Detective Su, you really shouldn't flatter yourself. Everyone, take a look. This is the case analysis I wrote at the police station half an hour ago. Isn't it exactly the same as what Su just described? Every single word is identical.
It really is exactly the same.
And Su Tang said, he wrote this half an hour ago. Then it can't be that he copied Su Chenten. What on earth is going on? And it's not just this time. Last time, in the kidnapping case, I saw Su Miao's case analysis afterward, and it was exactly the same as mine. And then later, the 813 major case. I had just found a clue, and he used that same clue to solve the case. Stop spreading fear. I solved the case before you every time. What evidence do you have to prove that I copied you? That's true too. Every time, Detective Su finds the clues first and solves the case first. Yes, and moreover, Detective Su and Su Dao had no contact just now. Could it really be a coincidence? But this time, I wrote the case analysis before you. Su Miao, can you tell me why? You were still able to say exactly the same thing as me. That's right. I saw it with my own eyes. Su Miao explained this. What is the reason? Su Miao, explain yourself. What exactly is going on? Oh no. Why did he faint? Because this way he can avoid my questions. Avoid you. Are you saying he's pretending? No way. How could Detective Su ever pretend to faint?
Exactly.
Is he faking it or not? Let's test it and find out. Did you discover something? I found someone. I think he's the key to solving the case, so we'd better not alert anyone just yet. I get it. Don't tip them off. So let's draw them out instead. What are you two whispering about? Captain. Look, our great Detective Su is working so hard to solve this case. He's fainted from exhaustion. Shouldn't you hurry him to the hospital? No, I mean, Captain, this is a matter of life and death. What are you hesitating for? He's Detective Su. He's like a god to the people. If anything happens to him, you'll be drowned by public criticism. Yeah. What kind of schemes are you all up to? Why are you still standing here? Hurry and get Su Chen to the hospital. Go, go, go. Want to see Detective Su or not? Go, go, go. Do you want to see Detective Su? Of course we have to. Everyone stop gathering here. Whatever it is, wait until Detective Su wakes up. Detective Su is awake now. What reason is there not to meet him? Hey, quiet, quiet. If there's any news, we will announce it. Okay. Go back, hurry up. What is there to announce if we don't understand? We want to see Detective Sue. Okay, that's enough, bro. That's enough, bro. We want to see Detective Sue now. Sue meow. Sue meow. No one's an idiot. You can hide for a while, but not forever. Right now, the most important thing is to solve the case as quickly as possible. Otherwise, no one can save you. We must find Su Tang today. No matter where he runs, we have to find him. Su Tang. Su Tang. What on earth are you two up to? Chief King Shun, what I told you before, you believe me now, right? Su Miao is really talented. That's a fact. Talented? Do you know that Su Miao can't solve cases at all without me? But how does he do it? You two aren't even in the same place. How does he reach the exact same conclusions you do? Well, I haven't figured that out yet. So I need your help. Go ahead. Shitang. You little brat? How dare you remove the window in public? You made everyone doubt me. Meow meow. Are you okay? Meow meow. Are you alright?
Teacher,
I'm fine.
tell me.
Does Su Tang know the truth? He shouldn't. That secret technique we used. Most people wouldn't know about it. I think Su Tang just stumbled onto it. Even if it was an accident. He almost exposed me. I absolutely can't just sit and wait. So, what are you going to do? Destiny, destiny. No one's an idiot. You can hide for a while, but not forever. Right now, the most important thing is to solve the case as quickly as possible. Otherwise, no one can save you. I have to solve the cremation case before Su Tang does. That's the only way I can take back control. But Su Tang has to solve the case normally for that to work. But now he suspects you. He definitely won't reopen the old case easily. So it's up to you, teacher. Me. You're his mentor, after all. I criticized him in public before. He won't easily trust me now. Teacher, it looks like your gray hair is getting worse. Meow meow. Help your teacher. You promised me before. You said you'd help me. I agreed to help you because you used to listen. But now you don't seem to listen anymore. Why should I help you? I do listen. I'll do whatever you say. I'll go find him right now. I'll make sure he listens to you about everything. Now, that's more like it.
Teacher,
Then I'll wait for your good news.
Tang Tang.
Uncle's investigation shows that next door at Lingyan Temple, there's something that can reveal the truth. I'll get it back as soon as I can. I'll help you uncover the truth. Safe travels. I'm heading out. Chief Chin, where's Su Tang? Where is Su Tang? You mean Su Tang? He's lost hope. Said he's leaving here for good. He should be at the station by now. What? Seriously? He's in that much of a rush. Su Tang. Su Tang.
Teacher,
You can leave. Got you. Why can't I leave? I have no reason to stay here anymore. Senior, I owe you an apology. Let me apologize to you. How could a teacher kneel to a student? It's the first time I've ever seen a teacher kneel to a student. Isn't that student afraid of divine retribution? Teacher, what does this mean? You are my best student. Can't we talk things out? There's nothing left to say between us. Your best student is Su Miao. There's no room for me to do anything here anymore. Su Dao. I know you've been searching for the truth. If you don't leave, I'll tell you the truth. Why are you helping me? This is not the place to talk. Let me take you somewhere and explain why.
Teacher.
This was the case I cracked together with my junior. What is it? Did you notice that ever since your junior arrived, lots of strange things have happened? So you noticed it too. Ever since Su Miao arrived, she's always one step ahead of me in solving cases. And the worst part is, her case analyses are always exactly the same as mine. You're both my students. No one knows how capable you two are better than me. I know very well. Sanj. He has no way of solving cases ahead of you. If you know that, why did you accuse me of stealing her reasoning? I did all that to act. To put on a show. Yes. I sensed something was off long ago. To investigate the truth. I played along to mislead Su Miao. And win her trust. I see. After investigating in many ways, I've now found a definite way to uncover the truth. And what is it? I've now found a decisive way to crack the truth. What way? You need to solve the cremation case. Solve the cremation case. Yeah. Why?
Teacher.
Every time he analyzes a case, he's exactly like me. But this time, in the cremation case, I finally managed to trip him up. But if I solve the cremation case again, he'll probably still beat me to it like before. No, this time I'll keep an eye on him for you.
Tang Tang.
Trust me. I've always been on your side.
Tang Tang.
You're the student I value most. Did you forget your old dream? My dream. Teacher, in the future, I'll always seek the truth for every life lost unjustly. And get justice. Restore their justice. You said you'd find the truth for every victim and restore justice. Did you forget? Of course I didn't forget. Good, as long as you remember. Now, most important is to solve the cremation case. I'll handle everything else for you. As long as you crack the Grave Hill case, I'll help you find the rest of the answers. Okay. I'll solve it right now. Male, about 40 years old. Idiot. How do I already have gray hair? Su Tang is actually reasoning normally now. The deceased is an adult male. Around 40 years old. Strong build. I need to call the reporter. I want photos. Su Tang, that bitch, dares to mess with me. Dong Dong, why did you stop writing? No, teacher. I'm still worried about you. Worried about what? Before, every time, the case analysis was exactly the same as mine. He always solved it just before I did. I've lost out too many times. I don't want to do the work for him anymore. Don't worry, I promise I'll watch him for you. Stop hesitating. Just be bold and do it. I trust you'll keep an eye on Su Miao for me. But I just got stuck on my thinking process. Let me go back and review the files. So, how about tomorrow? I'll finish it for sure tomorrow. All right. That bitch Su Tang. You bitch.
Bitch.
Meow meow. It's done. I convinced Su Tang.
Bullshit.
Su Dao, that bitch isn't even reasoning. He's probably just plotting against me. No, it's because Su Dao got stuck on his thinking. So he can't solve the case. He said he wants to study the file. He promised me. Tomorrow he'll solve it for sure. Tomorrow? Teacher, are you sure? Could he be messing with you? No, I told him. I said I'm on your side because I won your trust. That's why I stand with you. I think he believes me. He won't say anything. All right, then there's no problem. As soon as he starts reasoning, I'll definitely be able to hide.
And
So meow meow you. Okay, now arrange the reporter for me. I want to make an official statement. And I'll keep stepping on Su Dao. And become a superstar detective in the spotlight. Solving a case on site again. This noon. How about Captain Su? Inspector Tai, Captain Su, and Captain Su all came together. Junior Sis. Heard your mind's better now. Gonna solve the case in public again. I did make a few mistakes before because of my injury. Sorry to let you see me mess up, Senior Sis. That was certainly entertaining. It'd be even more fun to see another episode like that. Don't worry, Senior Sis. I promise, I won't let you down this time. After all, I'm the Genius Detectives Junior. Really? Then let's see it, Big Sis. Give it to you. What is this? Let me see. What is this? Let me see. Give it back. No wonder you're in such a hurry, Senior. Turns out some guy wrote you a love letter. If you ask me, you should just go home, get married, and have kids. The path of a great detective is meant for me alone. Su Miao, you seem pretty confident about winning. Too bad. Today is the day I expose your true colors. Is that so? Well, let's wait and see. Hey, Su Dao, I want to solve the case. Want to solve the case too. And I want to crack the corpse burning case of the scene in public. Meow meow, I brought a lot of people here. As long as you solve this corpse burning case today, you'll truly be the greatest detective. No one can compare. Professor, thank you for helping me solve the case. After that, do you think you could... Professor, don't worry. Once the case is solved, you'll get everything you want. Once I become the detective everyone looks up to. As for Su Dao, he'll have to live in my shadow for the rest of his life. He'll never get a chance to shine. Su Miao, are you really going to report your findings in public this time? Of course I can, I told you. I have the ability to see from the criminal's perspective. I did make some mistakes earlier because I was still recovering from my head injury. So I slipped up a bit. But this time the images in my mind are crystal clear. I will definitely bring justice for the victim. Detective Su, we support you. After all, you've cracked so many cases before. But we heard that your senior Su Tang is working on this case too. Yes, my senior Su Tang is also working on this case. But she doesn't have the kind of shared vision ability I do. Perhaps after I solve the case. She'd still be looking for clues. Wouldn't that be so embarrassing for her?
Exactly.
All right, everyone. Now I will begin my deduction. The victim was male. Physically strong. His face looked slightly pale but not deformed. Why was his face burned but not distorted? It means he died before his body was burned. It means he died before his body was burned. He was burned after death. But the autopsy report clearly states the victim was burned alive. That means the autopsy report is wrong. Why burn the corpse after death? There's only one possibility. Which means the killer didn't want us to recognize the victim's face. Because his face would make it easy for us to identify him. So that's it. So Detective Sue, what should we do next? I've already figured out the victim's identity. And by looking at his old photos, I found a distinctive feature on his face. Idiots, just wait to cheer for me. This feature can help me immediately identify the killer. The real killer in this case has already been caught.
Impossible.
I haven't even named the killer yet. How could the killer be caught already? Su Tang solved the case ahead of time. We've already caught the culprit. No way. How could she be faster than us? Su Miao, you've stolen so many cases from me. Su Miao, you've taken so many cases from me. Now it's time to pay it back. What do you mean by taking cases, Inspector? Detective Su said that Su Miao copied his deductions before. Could it be that the cases Su Miao solved before really had something fishy going on? Su Dao, what nonsense are you spouting? Suspect what? I owe you nothing. Besides, this time, it was clearly you who took my case first. How did I take your case? I was publicly deducing the culprit here, and was just about to catch the killer. But you arrested them ahead of me. If that's not taking my case, what is it? Su Miao, are you really in your right mind? Do you know what you're saying? What? Feeling guilty. Fine, then by your logic. In all those previous cases, I deduced everything up to the final step. Just short of catching the culprit. But you always arrested the killer before I could. Wouldn't that mean you took my cases? By that logic. Is that really the case? Well, that's different. Besides, I have evidence that it was Su Tang. What evidence do you have that I plagiarized? I dare say your deduction process is exactly the same as mine, down to the last detail. Do you dare show your deduction to everyone? Su Miao, Su Tang solved the case ahead of time and caught the killer. What's the point of you causing trouble now? The victim is male, well built, face burned but not contorted, indicating he was really identical. Died before the body was burned. Just go now. How is this possible? What's wrong with you? His reaction just shows he discovered that his deduction is completely different from mine. How could that be? What he just recited wasn't. How did this happen? What on earth is going on? Hey, it's different. Hey, it really is different. This crossed out part, I remember he said it, he did. Su Tang was writing the case analysis in front of our entire police team. And when he got to this part, he suddenly made a mistake, directly telling us the criminal's name, so we arrested the killer. Inspector, I made a mistake in this deduction. But I've already identified the killer. We can go arrest them directly. It was intentional. You just said I plagiarized your deduction. But based on what just happened, it seems you stole my deduction instead. Otherwise, how could even the crossed out part be exactly the same? Oh, right. He wrote the wrong part, and you recited it word for word. In the end, he didn't write the killer's name. So no wonder you didn't know who the killer was either. What on earth is going on? I feel like my brain can't keep up. Yeah, Suning. I will personally drag you down from your pedestal and make you taste the feeling of being abandoned by everyone. Suning. I will personally drag you down from your pedestal and make you taste the feeling of being abandoned by everyone. Teacher, you can say Su Tang is fake, right? You can testify for me, right? Teacher has always believed in you. Teacher, you've always been on my side. Teacher, your face, why did it suddenly age so much?
Teacher.
Why has your face suddenly aged so much? Your hair has turned white too. And your face. So many wrinkles suddenly appeared and your back. Your back has become hunched. Meow meow, how did this happen? Why did I suddenly become like this? Help me. Save me. Could it be that teacher becoming like this is related to you? Meow meow, help me. I don't want to grow old. I don't want to die. You monster. Stay away from me. You said you would help me. I never said that. You suddenly became like this. How should I know what happened? Don't you dare try to drag me into this.
Teacher.
I wonder if you've heard of a saying, kicking down the ladder?
Teacher.
I wonder if you've heard of a saying, kicking down the ladder? No, it can't be. Meow meow wouldn't do this. Meow meow, you can't do this. You said before that you'd help me. Get lost. Don't blame me. Looks like your junior really dislikes you, Professor. Why not just listen to her? Hurry up and leave. Go see a doctor. From what I see, your condition doesn't look good. You really look like you have a serious illness. Don't delay. Go to the hospital as soon as possible. Maybe there's still hope. I don't think there's any hope left. You can't just leave me. You said you would save me. Get away from me. Don't blame me. If you don't help me, I'll reveal the truth. The truth. What truth? Go ahead and say it. Let everyone hear. Just right. So many people are here today. Let me ask you again. Are you helping me or not? Looks like your junior is very unwilling. Professor, you suddenly fell seriously ill. If your junior can help you, why won't she? If it were me, I'd definitely do everything to help my professor. Fine. Fine, Su Miao. If you're heartless, don't blame me for being unjust, Su Miao he. Su Miao. If you're heartless, don't blame me for being unjust, Su Miao he. Professor. Everything I said just now was a lie. None of it was true. Don't believe me. I was confused. I was saying strange things. Don't believe me. Senior, the professor's always had poor health. Why did you have to provoke her on purpose? You've been way too disrespectful to Professor. That's right. Su Dao, you're shameless. As you can see, my junior and I are devoted to each other as teacher and student. Yet, you're trying to sow discord between us. Professor. Don't call me Professor. Before, I just wasn't thinking clearly because of your schemes. But now my mind is clear. I won't fall for your tricks anymore. What kind of act is this now? Seriously, what's going on? Mr. Shen is a giant in academia. Why is he acting so strange today?
Exactly.
What's up with these three teacher and students today? Professor Shen. The whole audience can see clearly. You're the only one putting on a one-man show. First you want Su Miao's help. Then you want to reveal a truth. Is this about Su Tang? Tai Shin, as head of the police station. You should rule fairly. Just because Su Tang has a position at your precinct. Don't play favorites. Don't talk nonsense. I'm just being objective. Wait, I found what you wanted. This lucky pouch looks familiar to you, doesn't it? Lucky pouch? What? Lucky pouch? Nope. Never seen it before. Never seen it? That's really strange. I got this from Dr. Miao. Dr. Miao said about half a year ago, there was a girl named Su Miao who got the exact same lucky pouch from him. What nonsense are you saying? I don't know any Dr. Miao. I have heard of Dr. Miao too. Very famous. They say he uses all kinds of strange medical techniques. Oh, right. People say he uses poison. I've heard that too. Also, I heard Dr. Miao actually comes from a shaman background. Very shady. Su Miao. Are you sure you've never seen this lucky pouch? Or heard of Dr. Miao? Judging from their reactions, they must have accidentally gotten their hands on this pouch, but don't know what it's for. Senior sister, I really never bought this lucky pouch, but I did see one exactly like it on someone before. Who? Here.
Teacher.
Turns out they really don't know what this pouch is for. Senior sister, what were you about to say? What's up with this lucky pouch? Are you saying someone wanted to use this pouch to harm you? That person wouldn't. It's teacher, isn't it?
Teacher.
You must know what this lucky pouch is for, right? Are you just going to let Su Miao slander you? No,
Teacher.
You must know what this lucky pouch is for, right? Are you just going to let Su Miao slander you? Master, if you don't help me get through this, then there's nothing I can do to help you. Well, this lucky pouch is mine. Then tell us, what were you planning to do with it? Are you admitting you used it to harm him? I used this lucky pouch to hurt Su Tang. Teacher, it would be wise to think things through before you speak. I have thought it through. All of this was to harm you. Before you got famous, I was the main figure on Taiyuan Street. But after you solved the cathedral murder case, everyone said you were a genius detective who remembers me, Shen Gan. You're jealous of me. No, I just refuse to accept it. If I hadn't taught and helped you, would you be such a big deal now? But after you got famous, did you ever remember your teacher? Respect the respect you talk about. To me, it's nothing but humiliation. Fine, if that's how you feel. Then tell us. Exactly, how did you use the lucky pouch to harm me? Why should I tell you? I want you to never understand, never be able to explain it. I want you to always live in torment. Teacher, I didn't realize how much you hated senior sister. I do hate her. One want to destroy her. I was about to succeed.
But now?
It's all ruined. Even though you found it. The temple won't accept me. The oath is stuck to me. I'm afraid there's still no way to uncover him right on the spot. Inspector Tai, I want to report a crime. Shen and tried to harm my senior sister. You should arrest her. Inspector Tai, I want to report a crime. Shen and tried to harm my senior sister. You should arrest her. So, do you admit your guilt? I wanted her dead. I wanted to destroy her. I want her to be hated everywhere. Everyone wants her gone. Since you admit your guilt, I'll have someone arrest you.
Guards.
Su Tang, I'm going to destroy you. You'll never die in peace, just you wait. Senior sister, I've suspected there was something wrong for a long time. It seems that junior sister has always been helping me, looking out for me. Of course. Senior sister, I've always admired you. If you don't believe me, I'll find a way to prove it to you. How do you prove it? Senior sister, today you cracked the city's high-profile corpse burning case. That's a major achievement. Everyone, today my senior sister solved the city's most talked-about corpse burning case. She brought the culprit to justice. Let the deceased rest in peace.
Tell me.
Shouldn't we throw her a grand celebration banquet? Let's really celebrate Su Tang for cracking such a big case. She brought peace to our community. We should definitely throw her a banquet. I support it too. Me too. I support it. Senior sister. See? Junior sister. Since you're so thoughtful for me, I guess I really misjudged you before. Of course, senior sister, I've always respected you. Since you're so kind, junior sister, why don't I let you organize my celebration banquet? Why wouldn't I be happy about that? No. Of course I'd love to organize it for you, senior sister. I'll make it spectacular for you. You'll become the city's brightest star detective. All right. Who would have thought you'd take the fall for Sima so willingly? Just because you care for him. I wouldn't call that caring. It's not so much willingness to take the blame. More like having no choice. What do you mean? Did you notice my teacher's behavior today? Why did he change so suddenly? Help me. Save me. After my teacher started acting strange, the first person he looked for was Su Miao, which proves they have some secret deal. And that deal is definitely about his life. Otherwise, why would he be so panicked? Even willing to take the blame for her. But all we have is that lucky pouch. Then that's where we'll start, with the lucky pouch. Take a picture of it. I've looked into Shan'an. Your health started declining 6 months ago. And coincidentally, Su Miao started snatching my cases around then. She started making a name in detective circles. That's right. I've been sick for 6 months. But without Miao Miao, I would have died of illness long ago. Shan'an, have you ever considered? Maybe you're not actually sick. Maybe Su Miao did something to you. What are you saying? Actually, wasn't that lucky pouch given to you by Su Miao? It's not for hurting me. It's to save you. In fact, this lucky pouch, Su Miao gave it to you, didn't she? Not to harm me, but to save you. Looking at teacher's reaction, I think I'm right. I don't know what you're talking about.
Teacher.
You know your health best. Really think about it. If Su Miao is really saving you, why are you only getting sicker and sicker? If you truly want to survive, why not work with me? Can you save me? Shit, look at you. And you want me to throw you a celebration dinner. Fuck.
Teacher,
What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be in jail? I escaped. You broke out. Are you crazy? Meow meow. Are you afraid I'll drag you into this? No, teacher, it's not like that. It's just look at you now. Meow meow. I don't want to die. Please save me. You said, once you cut out what's in Su Tang's leg, you'd be able to cure me? Please hurry up and treat me. My body really can't take it much longer. Teacher, that was the plan. But the case is solved now. Su Tang's retired from detective work. Even if I want to save you, there's nothing I can do. How do you know he's quit? He's cleared his name.
he's back in the detective world.
You all know. He's written so many cases. Now, Thielen must have told him to hurry up and solve the case.
Take a look.
Well, that's also a possibility. Then Meow, meow, meow. I really can't take it anymore. I'm begging you. Please get started as soon as possible. Since you're so pitiful, I'll give it a try. Okay. I promise you. Wanshan, I made a mistake in my reasoning. Actually, I arrested the wrong person. He's not the culprit. Wanshan. I didn't expect Su Tang was really still trying to solve the case. Turns out he made such a huge mistake. Su Dao. I can't believe Su Tang is still actually deducing. So he made such a big mistake. Su Tang, I will make you pay. The fans, the impact is terrible. The criminal was executed by firing squad overnight. The cremation case actually involved the Joint Command. Uncle Su, it seems you're really eager to destroy the evidence. I won't let you succeed. Let's go. Teacher, look. The criminal in the cremation case was executed by firing squad overnight. Could it be that Su Tang really deduced the case incorrectly? Arrested the wrong person. Su Tang is completely finished this time. Not only did he arrest the wrong person, but he also executed the prisoner ahead of time. Now no one can help him. Then what should we do? The criminal has already been executed. Now everyone believes in him.
He is the great detective.
Victory banquet. Victory banquet. Su Dao. Isn't he wanting a grand victory banquet now? Then I'll throw it for him. I'll make it a glorious one. Then, at his happiest moment, I'll expose him. Make him fall from the highest point. Shatter into pieces. That's a great idea. Meow meow. Then you see, I'm blistering and peeling all over. Please help me.
Teacher,
The previous lucky bag was taken by Su Tang. This one, I made it new for you. I guarantee that in no more than 3 days. Teacher, you'll be radiant. You're still the one who treats me well. By the way, and the command. I never thought that bastard Su Tang could get the command to execute the criminal early for him. I want them all together to pay for their actions. I never thought that bastard Su Tang could get the command to execute the criminal early for him. I want them all together to pay for their actions. This victory banquet is really well prepared. I heard it was arranged by Song Miao. Quite thoughtful. Yeah, Susama solved a major case this time. Made a great contribution. Only a victory banquet of this scale can match his glory. You're absolutely right. Our great Detective Su is here. Detective Su is truly a genius detective. To solve such a major case in such a short time. Restoring peace to us. Truly the light of our city. Detective Su, please. Good. Su Tang, this is the medal awarded to you by the superiors. It's a recognition and reward for your abilities. He doesn't deserve this honor at all. I don't deserve it. Of course not. Everyone, the wrong person was arrested for the cremation case. I, the wrong criminal. I heard the prisoner has already been shot. I remember too. I also heard that the prisoner was executed ahead of time. That's right, generally speaking. Criminals cannot be executed ahead of schedule. The reason Su Tang did this is because he was afraid someone would discover the truth, damaging his reputation. So he wanted to make it a case of dead men tell no tales. The reason Su Tang did this is because he was afraid someone would discover the truth, damaging his reputation. So he wanted to make it a case of dead men tell no tales. But I read in the newspaper that Detective Su was afraid the case would have a bad impact. So he accelerated the process with the command to reassure the public. Reduce the impact. That doesn't seem wrong. No problem. What case doesn't have a bad impact? But why was the criminal in the cremation case executed right after being caught? This is clearly Su Dao silencing a witness. Su Miao, the case isn't something you can decide with just a few words. You've said so much. Where's the evidence? What evidence do you have that Su Tang handled the case wrong? Arrested the wrong person. Su Miao, I know you're upset about not solving the case. Feeling bad. But you shouldn't cause such a disturbance. I remember this victory banquet was taken on by Su Miao. Of course, one have evidence. Then show it. The evidence is in your notebook. Take it out and everyone will see. Are you talking about that notebook? This one. This notebook has always been in my study at home. And outsiders definitely cannot enter my study. How do you know what's written in there? Zhu Dao. Quit flattering yourself. You're just a broke loser. Who knows if you even have a study at home? And yet you talk about your study like it's some important place. The commander's study. Now that's important. You're just a broke loser. Who knows if you even have a study at home? And yet you talk about your study like it's some important place. The commander's study. Now that's important. What commander's mansion? What does your study have to do with the commander's mansion? Su Dao, don't tell me you're claiming your family owns the commander's mansion. That's exactly what I mean. This notebook has always been in my family's study. No outsiders could possibly know what's inside this notebook. But you, Su Miao, know it very well. Care to explain why that is? Explain what? Su Dao, stop trying to change the subject. Commander? You think you're the commander's daughter or something. Well, it's not impossible. Theft, Sudao. You're just acting tough because the commander isn't here. So you try to use the commander to threaten us. But you didn't see this coming, did you? I'm about to expose your ugly true colors. What? I know. You always wanted to hide the fact that you arrested the wrong person. And Commander B even let you execute the criminal early. When I came here today, I specifically wrote a letter to the commander to report you, exposing your true face. So just wait until the commander comes and punishes you. The commander will punish me. Are you kidding me? I'm not joking at all. I heard the commander is a very fair and strict person. He would never tolerate someone as despicable and dirty as you. A scumbag who takes lives lightly. What kind of person I am? The commander knows that way better than you. Sudao, just keep pretending. Once the commander comes, you're done for. What kind of person I am? The commander knows that way better than you. Sudao, just keep pretending. Once the commander comes, you're finished. Su Tang, the commander's here. You're about to go down. Oh yeah, still won't give up until you see the truth, huh? I'm about to lose my composure. Looks like Sun Miao is really confident. Otherwise, he wouldn't have actually brought the commander. Does this mean Detective Su really made a mistake this time? Arrested the wrong person. Sun Miao. Did you really report Su Dao? The commander's here already. And you still ask something that dumb. You. Commander Su isn't someone you can fool easily. If he holds someone responsible, what's going to happen then? You really think he's got a way out? No way. Today I'm going to see him utterly defeated. Kicked out for good. So this is where the big crime-solving party is for the great detective. Commander, you finally made it. If you come any later, Su Tang would have gotten away with his conspiracy. Su Tang's conspiracy. Who are you? I'm Su Miao, the one who wrote you the report. You must have come because you saw my letter, right? I just knew. Once you saw my complaint, you'd come hold Su Tang accountable. Wrong. I'm not here to hold Su Tang accountable. Then why are you here? I came here because as the commander. I'm here, it's Commander. I heard someone dared to bully my precious daughter here. What? I can tell. You're the one who dared to bully my beloved girl. Commander, when did I ever bully your daughter? Just now you were saying stuff about Tang Tang. What about it? Why won't you admit it now? When did I? You said it. Daughter, don't tell me. Dad, is this really that big of a deal? Why did you come yourself? Sweetheart, this is no small matter. Someone dared to publicly accuse you of mishandling a case. If it's true, this is a serious issue. Didn't you promise me you'd take good care of Tang Tang? How did it end up like this? Uncle, it's my fault. Commander, you're Su Tang's father. So, do you think I, Commander, can't recognize even my own daughter? That's not what I meant. Su Tang, why didn't you tell me earlier? It's not important. What do you mean it's not important? So you two are father and daughter. That's right. So, you didn't just come because you saw my whistleblowing letter. It was also because of that letter. I saw someone had the guts to report my daughter. That's why I came here to stand up for her. I saw someone report my daughter. So I especially came to back her up. Back her up for what? Su Tang handled the wrong case. Arrested the wrong person. How can you still support her? It's my fault. Why? Because I'm Su Tang's father? Isn't that reason enough? You're a commander, and you openly abuse your power. This is what you do. Aren't you afraid people will criticize you later? I'm not afraid because I trust my precious daughter. Her reasoning won't be wrong. She wouldn't ever wrongfully convict someone. If it happened, it's because people like you framed her. I didn't frame her. I have proof. It's in the notebook in his hand. Just show it, and everyone will see. Su Tang arrested the wrong person. She arrested an innocent. Even killed someone innocent by mistake. Just show the notebook and we'll know. Dare to show it. If you're so eager to see the notebook, then tell me first. How did you know what's inside? Did you all forget? I have the ability to share perspectives with criminals. That's right, Su Miao has that ability. He shared Chief Su's perspective, so he could see what's inside Chief Su's notebook. Sounds about right. Su Miao, get it straight. You can only share the perspective of the murderer. Am I the murderer? Su Miao, get it straight. You're supposed to share the perspective of the killer. Or are you saying you can share anyone's perspective? I can. So that's why your case analyses were identical to mine. You shared my perspective, completely plagiarizing my reasoning. That's right, if he can share Chief Su's perspective, he could do it before too. If that's the case, it explains why he was able to come up with reasoning exactly like Chief Su's. That's really creepy if you think about it. Detective Su. All the times you beat Detective Su to a case, was it because of this ability that let you steal Detective Su's reasoning? Su Dao, stop making stuff up. Don't change the subject. We're talking about your faulty reasoning now. Wrongfully killing the innocent. Didn't you want to see evidence? Fine, I'll show you. So you'll give it up. Number. No, it's not. This is fake. This is fake.
It's blank.
There's nothing in here like what Su Miao said. Of course not. Because I didn't write anything. You didn't write it. But you clearly, what I clearly did was think about it in my head. I didn't write anything. You've never written it. But clearly you. What do you mean, clearly? I only thought about it in my mind. You gave me this pen where the writing disappears after you're done. Works really well. Of course. If the temple wants to take you down, they'll definitely use this notebook as evidence. But by then, all they'll see is a blank page. That way we'll be able to prove that what he stole wasn't just my written case analysis, but rather impressive. By then, if he wants to prove your deduction is wrong, he'll have to admit what he really did. I can't wait. Su Miao, are you so sure my deduction is wrong? Because what you shared wasn't my written case analysis, but rather what I was thinking in my head. What? Reading other people's minds. Then, whenever someone has a thought, he would know about it instantly. Like Chief Su's case analysis. Whenever he thinks of something, Su Miao knows right away and solves the case before Chief Su does. That's terrifying. No, shut up. Stop talking nonsense. There's no such thing. Things have already reached this point. And you're still not giving up. It's all your imagination. Do you have proof? On what grounds can you say I steal your thoughts. Just in your head. You want proof. Fine, someone.
Take him away.
You want proof. Fine, someone.
Take him away.
Who is this? Why does he look so old? Looks like he's about to kick the bucket. What happened to Shen-an? Teacher, how did you end up like this? Su Dao, you did this to the teacher. Su Miao, do you know where my dad found? The teacher? How would I know? He was found in room 441 on Xinhua Lane. Su Miao, isn't that your place? Shen-an was caught at your place. So after Shen-an broke out of jail, you're the one who hid him. It wasn't me, I didn't. Besides, I've been busy preparing for the celebration these past few days. I never saw him. Plus, it's possible that someone's trying to frame me on purpose. Are you saying it's the commander? I never said that. Anyway, even if he found him at place, it could have been when I wasn't home. He could have sneaked in himself. In any case, it has nothing to do with me. All right, I won't argue with you about this. I just want you to know. Shen-an is my witness and my evidence. A witness. But he needs to be able to testify against me. Do you think if Shen-an dies, there will be no witnesses? Stop trying to set me up. If he can testify against me, I'll admit it. Otherwise, if he could speak up and correct me, then I'd admit it. Otherwise, I can't. Su Miao, you just... Teacher, I see you're not doing well right now. I think you should calm down. Teacher, I know you're angry at senior sister. Feel she bullied me and want to stand up for me. Smart, but teacher just wanted to correct you, not to defend you. Stop dreaming. Impossible. Master has always liked me the most, cared for me the most. Now she suddenly corrects me for your sake. That doesn't make sense. Su Miao, I didn't...
Teacher.
You heard that, right? Su Miao, you want teacher to... Teacher. Teacher Shen.
Teacher.
Teacher has no pulse. Teacher is dead. Teacher is dead. Why are you so happy about it? Teacher is dead. Teacher is dead. Why are you so happy about it? Don't you slander me? Teacher was my mentor. Only because of teacher am I who I am today. How could I possibly be happy? Of course you'd be happy. Because teacher is dead. You can no longer be confronted. You make it sound like I killed teacher. But everyone saw. Teacher died from anger himself. It has nothing to do with me. Is that so? Of course it is. Look, I still have teacher's vomited blood on my hands. If I really did it, I would have stayed far away. Everyone, look. This is Shen-an's medical report. It clearly states his health suddenly deteriorated 6 months ago. Shen-an was mine and Su Miao's teacher. But he was only 45 years old. Yet look at him now, how old does he look? Shen-an is only 45. Look at his condition. He looks older than my 80 or 90-year-old grandfather. Yeah, my great-grandfather is over 90, and much more energetic than him. Detective Su, why is Shen-an like this? Normal people don't age this rapidly. Right. Normal people don't age this quickly, but it can be done artificially. Normal people don't age this quickly, but it can be done artificially. Yes, artificially. By whom? Shen and started aging 6 months ago. Does everyone remember? When Su Miao started, making a name in the detective world. I remember 6 months ago. The flour meal case. That case had many deaths. We thought Detective Su would solve it. But it was Su Miao who did.
Exactly.
The flour meal case. I worked 3 days and nights without sleep to find clues. But just as I was about to catch the killer,
Su Miao, brought the killer in one step ahead.
I can testify to this. Su Tang was in the police office all 3 days and nights. On the 3rd day, when he was about to share the clues with us, Su Miao solved the case. My God, again. Jumping ahead. I've said it. I have the ability to share the killer's perspective. But at first, I couldn't control it well. Right at that time, I shared it. What's the problem with that? The problem is, after that case, Shen and suddenly vomited blood and was hospitalized. His hair started turning white too. How can you say these two things are related? Not related. Is it just a coincidence? One coincidence is one thing. But 2, 3. There are just too many coincidences in this world. It is a coincidence. And there's no solid evidence. Based on your wild imagination and empty accusations. You want to frame me. I tell you. No way. Who says there's no evidence? This is the evidence. Who says there's no evidence? This is the evidence. This is Shannon's lucky pouch. Also, at that time, Su Miao, you personally took it from Shen An. It's just a lucky pouch. And there's really nothing inside. How is that evidence? At first, I didn't discover the secret of this pouch either. Because there really is nothing inside. Absolutely empty. If there's nothing in it, how can it be evidence? I originally thought something inside the pouch was the problem. But I was mistaken. The real culprit isn't what's inside. It's the pouch itself. The fabric of this pouch was soaked in poison for 49 days. So the pouch itself is the toxin. Right. The pouch doesn't kill instantly. But as long as you wear it, your health slowly deteriorates. Just like what happened to the teacher. Ah. Shen An coughed up blood and died. All because not long ago, you gave him an even more poisonous lucky pouch. How can you claim this pouch was from me to Shen An? And didn't you say the teacher helped me? If he helped me, why would I kill him? Because you stole my research results and took all the credit for yourself. In a situation like this, as long as no one talks, your glory is safe. But once it gets out, your reputation is ruined forever. And since Shen An knew the truth, of course you couldn't let him live for long. And since Shen An knew the truth, of course you couldn't let him live for long. Stop talking nonsense. You talk so much but have no evidence. Show your evidence. If you have no evidence, stop slandering me. You think just because Shen An is dead, the dead can't speak. There's no one left to accuse you. Anyway, without evidence, I'll never confess. Did you really think we'd start all this without being prepared? What's that? You're a detective and you don't know a confession when you see one? Whose is it? Of course, it's the teacher's. He wrote this confession before his prison break. So as long as I write down everything I know, you can help me. Write it down. Yes, a full confession. Everything you know. Write down everything you did. Then add your fingerprint. You're sure you can save me? I'm sure. So you were working together all along. He came to me, just as planned, from the moment he approached you. You had already fallen. So you two have been working together from the start. That's why he came to see me. That makes sense now. From the moment he went to see you. You already stepped into the trap I set for you. Half a year ago, Miao entered the detective world. I promised to help him take Su Tang down from his pedestal. To help him rise to the top. He could steal Su Tang's deductions. And I, using my status as Su Tang's mentor, would suppress him and point out his faults at crucial moments. So everyone would turn against him one too. Oh my god, so it's all true. So Su Miao really could steal Su Tang's reasoning. The reason I agreed to do this for Miao is because my health suddenly took a turn for the worse. Even the doctors couldn't explain why. And Miao said she could save me. She gave me a lucky charm. After I wore it, I did feel a little better. Ever since then, I really trusted Miao. You're lying. None of this is true. So from the flour mill case to the Shui Ping hotel case, and then the convict case, Miao always knew Su Tang's deductions ahead of time. And whenever Su Tang sensed something was off and confronted Miao, I'd step in and accuse him, even going so far as proving Su Tang had actually stolen Su Miao's reasoning before, completely nailing him to the pillar of shame. Oh my god, I knew about all these things. And back then I thought, Shen An was just disappointed in Detective Su's incompetence and rudeness. It was heartbreaking. Yeah, same here. Thinking back now, I feel terrible. What a bastard. How dare they set up my daughter like this? I couldn't believe it either. We all misunderstood Su Tang before. Ooh, unbelievable. It's all lies. None of this is true. Besides, Su-An is already dead. This confession letter, who knows, maybe Su Tang framed me with it. You just think that since Shen-An is dead, you can keep denying it. But what if Shen-An is actually alive? You just think that since Shen-An is dead, you can keep being stubborn. But what if Shen-An is actually alive? Shen-An isn't dead. Impossible! Shen-An is absolutely dead. Su Miao. I'm still alive. Sorry to disappoint you. So this whole time, it was just an act. No, wait. You were wearing that lucky charm the entire time. The lucky charm I was wearing, right? Professor? We got this one from Dr. Miao. It can slow the deterioration of your organs. Weren't you afraid we'd hurt you? Look at me now. What do I have to fear? Oh, that's right. This is a new lucky charm from Song Miao. Get rid of this poison. Take it away. Take it. To keep Su Miao from getting suspicious. You hold on to this? Relax, it's not poisoned. So that's how it was. You two really are calculating. Aren't you the one who's scheming? So that's how it was. You two are really schemers. Aren't you the schemer here? Fate. I really trusted you. I was helping you and you tried to take my life. Su Miao, do you have anything else to say? Su Tang, stop changing the subject. We're talking about you arresting the wrong person and getting your commander father to kill the real culprit. So how do you explain that? Oh, I'm really sorry about that. That was actually a trick I played on you too. What? The criminal. Number. He just made a mistake in his deduction. Arrested the wrong person. Tang Tang, this is the trap you set for Sun Zhaoxin. Yes, I not only wrote it down, I also reasoned through it in my mind. I figured he would definitely believe it. But after everything that's happened these past few days, I figured he wouldn't fall for it so easily. It's fine, I have other ways. So you lied to me on purpose. You bastard. Of course, as a genius detective, how could Tang Tang arrest the wrong criminal? Only an idiot like you would believe that. Impossible! No way. I'm the real detective. How come you still haven't woken up from your pipe dream? I am the true detective. I am the great detective. I am the great detective. I am the great detective. Let go of me, let go. I am the great detective. I am the great detective. I am the great detective.
Let go.
Let go of me, let go of me. Su Miao, you used to study with me at Shen An's place. But back then, you didn't have the ability to steal my deductions. How exactly did you do it? And where did you get this ability? Want to know? Guess if I'll tell you or not. You're not planning to talk. Of course not, Su Tang. So what if you arrest me and throw me in Sujin prison? Are you going to kill me? Kill you. If you kill me, you'll never know the truth in this lifetime. If you don't kill me, you'll live under my shadow for the rest of your life. Whenever you make a deduction, I'll expose all your reasoning. Then you'll be known as the one-armed little brat forever. He's already gone mad.
Take him away.
Take him to prison and guard him strictly. No one is allowed near him. He's right. Kill him, and I'll never know the truth. Spare him, and he'll haunt me for life. Neither of those will happen. There's no such thing as a free lunch in this world. He'll lose as much as he gained. You mean he doesn't have long to live? You mean he doesn't have long to live? Su Tang, oh Su Tang. Still dreaming of being the great detective in peace. Dream on. As long as you dare to deduce, I will. My hand. My hand. My hand is. And white hair. Su Tang, what did you do to me? Chan Yi. You were right. He's really starting to age too. It seems this secret art is indeed backfiring.
Exactly.
He used this secret art to steal your deductions before. Every time he succeeded, he was essentially sustaining this art. But later he failed again and again, unable to sustain the art. So his retribution has come. Yes, you used this method to gain what wasn't rightfully yours, which goes against the natural order. Did you think there would be no cost? You want to know the truth, don't you? Fine, I'll tell you. Let's make a deal. No need. All. Your secrets, I already know them.
Impossible.
Half a year ago, you obtained this book. This manual recorded this secret art. You treated it like a treasure. To use this ability plausibly, you claimed you could share the perspective of criminals. But in reality, you were accessing my investigative perspective. Sumiao, you're already suffering the backlash. What goes around comes around. You'll pay for what you gained. Now slowly enjoy your well-deserved retribution. No, don't go. Sutan, come back. You bitch. I will surpass you and become the most famous great detective. This time, I finally uncovered the truth and reclaimed the glory that is rightfully mine. For the rest of my life, I will continue to love solving cases. Speak for the wronged.